First of all, we here like we never left. We back. Season 2. If you haven't been here, catch up. You can catch us on Facebook, on IG, and where is the audio?
We didn't put the audio on.
For season 1, I'm saying. If you
on Anchor.
Or you wanted to catch back up.
On Spotify and everything. Apple got everything.
Yeah, so if you want to catch back up, you can always go there.
Yeah.
Okay, so jumping right into it. So Mal Rory came back.
Yeah.
And you had a fit, so let's be honest about that. You was not happy. And first of all,
I didn't know you was gonna put me on the spot.
I want to say this is so funny because you're a very consistent person.
Yeah.
And like, you know, you always tell me like, yo, choose a side. Yeah. And you are fans, if that's okay to call you, of Mal and Rory. And when they left, you was like, damn. And then when Yasin Ice came, you was like, I like them. Yeah. Now Mal Rory back, you like, what? Yeah. Why you bring them back? Yeah. So what's that about?
I initially, like I said before on the other clip, I thought that Yasin Ice was great. Yeah. I thought they was grown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I thought they was, they more similar to Joe Budden, so they got a lot more to like talk about shit that Joe be talking about.
Are their friendships longer?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. I believe so. I think Ice is like a long term, I think they both I think they all grew up together. Yeah. I think Ice might be a little later, but I know him and Ish know his dad and shit like that. So, I fuck with it. Like I don't really like the switch up now. Honestly.
Why? Because because you see people like you really have to give some explanation. Yeah. Because you root for somebody. They leave, you like, damn. They bring somebody, they get replaced. Yeah. Even though you could say sitting. You know what? I felt like they were getting replaced once they put the sound in the whole.
No, that's how I knew it was real.
I was like,
that's how I knew it was real.
So what I'm saying is, how do you switch up, like, just because you F with them, you just like, Mal Rory come back and you like.
Well, you gotta understand with anything is dynamics. Dynamics switch. Once you got people with, that's 45, 42 versus Rory is 30, barely, right? Or some shit like that. So, and it was just like more forthcoming about that. They seemed a lot less industry.
That's a fact because like it was complaints about the show and how, they started to get a little more politically correct and. I think you get to a point where people are responding to what you're saying. So you start being like, oh, I can't say this and that. But then when you see Yasin Ice come on there, they like, yo, this is how we feel. We gonna call women bitches right now. We gonna say it. Yeah. If we gonna say this, we gonna say Kevin Samuels is the Godfather. We gonna say it.
I'm a long time GVP nigga. Yeah. For a long time, so I ain't, I came on like right after that, like during the beef with the girl. That's when I started. So maybe
the beef
like
with the girl?
Yeah. Marissa or whoever was on there. I'm talking about the girl that used to be on the podcast, but.
Oh yeah. That's Hot 97 girl.
I came in during that time. Yeah. With the beef with the girl, so that's probably like 200 episodes ago. Right. So I've been watching this shit for 200 episodes, and when the dynamic shifted, it just was refreshing. You had people that talk. You had people that was open. You had people.
It started to feel like barbershop.
But what I didn't like though, this is what I didn't like. I didn't like Ice takes on nothing hip hop.
I didn't.
Nothing that had to do with hip hop.
Not so much nothing on hip hop. Me, I be on my spiritual miracle whatever stuff, and I really didn't like when he called a girl in about something about being clumsy and about the universe and spirituality, and he kind of was like laughed it off and was like, I was like, hold on, who are these people that just But what did you think about the conversation when Rory and Mal came back?
I thought it was fake.
You thought it was fake?
Well, look. I thought they was trying to be political at first, and then Joe, and that's what I'm talking about with them two. They come off the hiatus and they still trying to be like political and they talk.
Yeah.
So Joe is the one that got to push them to say, yo, what's the real issue? And then they say, oh, it's the business. Oh, it's the respect. You know what I'm saying? Because they were just going to let it, roll off. And it's like, nah, talk about it.
The most interesting thing that happened in that conversation.
Oh, one thing I don't like that they fake transparent. That's what I'm saying. When Rory come on and he say, yo, I don't have no salacious headline for y'all. I wish I had a better story. And then later on down the line, we get a much better story because Joe is pushing it out of him. And that's what I didn't fuck with about him in the first place. But go ahead.
I was going to say, when, they were talking about respect and friendship. And we had this conversation before about, hiring your friends and the consequences and stuff that happens with that. Yeah. But they were talking about the whole, you got to respect me. Like, you can't just say certain things and it's not cool to just move this certain way. But he said, it's the friendship that really allow you to still be here. Because in any other world, like the corporate world, it don't go down. He not able to sit there and tell the boss, yo, I'll punch you in your face right now. Yeah. And the other dude not really able to tell the boss, yo, how you gonna tell me you can't come in today? Yeah. And it just be cool and everything like that, or you just don't show up at meetings, or you just don't do whatever. So it's like, you say you have a problem with the respect and the friendship, but it's the respect for the friendship that even still allow you to be here.
That's a fact. And I fuck with Joe for saying that. And I fuck with Joe for standing his ground because when they came back and he had issues with them, it's still the same issues. Right. He stood his ground on what he was saying, you know what I'm saying? And Mal stood his ground, and I don't know where it's going to go from here. I'm predicting that it don't last long because Mal want business transparency. And like academics said, anytime workers get a hold of business shit, they start thinking about it in totality and saying, yo, I'm getting the smallest piece of the pie. Right. And then they want something different. So I can't see it. And also, the respect that he was talking about, I don't see Joe having no more respect for him even in that conversation.
I mean, it even debated on there about respect in terms of being entitled and stuff like that. But,
he called them entitled.
But look, I'm not going to just be all on Joe's side because there's another side. And I do think that Joe was disrespectful. And I think that comes with being Joe's friend. Yeah. It's having a friend that's a little out of the line, and that's disrespectful and goes too far. Yeah. He has a habit of breaking and kind of losing those friendships.
Yeah. I mean, I don't follow his love and hip hop type shit that much, but I would agree that Joe got some issues with people for sure.
Right.
But once again, I'm a long time Joe Budden fan, so fuck all these niggas. For real. Like, I love these niggas, but I fuck with Joe from 01, 02, and that's that.
I'm good just waking up. That's how I know I got one more chance to go and cash in and cake it up. Money trees, they throwing shade, just come and rick it up. Playing all day, the motherfucker, we make it up. Feel good, don't it? Aha, I feel good, don't it? Yeah, rent paid and the lights on paper tonight. It feel good, don't it?